All right, welcome everybody, welcome. I'm gonna give you guys just a minute to have people join in. See some people logging in, give it just a second. Happy to have you guys with us this week. Ready to get a nice good workout in. As usual, we have Coach Chris here to help us out. Today we're going to be working on a number of things, some shooting stuff, really breaking down our shooting form, footwork with it, doing some form shooting. Obviously, we're not going to be shooting on a hoop, so if you don't have one, that's all right. But aside from that, we'll be doing some agility workouts as well. I'm going to give them just a second for everybody to log in, get ready to work. If you have a chair, go ahead and grab your chair. We're going to have Coach Chris sitting down first. We're going to be doing form shots from a sitting position. Again, really focus on our upper body, hand placement, arm placement, focusing on the follow through, snapping that wrist, all that good stuff. All right, and as we have people join in, we have been given some tips from Kaiser Permanente. I'm the official team physician of the Golden State Warriors. They're giving us some tips behind sleeping and getting enough sleep. Obviously, investing in rest is something that's very important for any athlete. It shows that it really enhances peak performance. It also really helps with recovery. So after you get a nice good workout or you work out a couple times that day, you want to make sure you rest, get some good sleep. It'll help you recover, get better the next day as well. We want to make sure that we try to keep our screens out of our face. We want to try and stay off a screen for about an hour before we try to fall asleep. And teenagers especially, we've been suggested that you guys get 9 to 10 hours of sleep if possible. Again, you guys are working hard, really pushing your body, so really try to focus on getting enough rest. And again, we appreciate Kaiser Permanente giving us some good tips to hand out to everybody. Aside from that, we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is just some form shots. Again, from a sitting position. Even if you don't have a chair, you can kind of sit down on your butt on the ground. But if you have a chair, all we're going to do is do some form shots. If you want to catch the ball, that's fine. If you want to let the basketball bounce right in front of you, that's all right. But Coach Chris is doing a good job of keeping that elbow in, shooting nice and high, snapping that wrist. So we're going to do that for a couple times, just really trying to build muscle memory. The most important part of a shot is building the muscle memory, making sure that we can trust our mechanics come game time. So again, Coach Chris is going to throw it right up, try to keep it nice and controlled. If he is letting it bounce in front of him, you want to make sure it bounces right in the same spot every time, trying to keep it as controlled as possible, all right? Nice, and one thing we do want to talk about, actually we're going to go backwards a little bit, so we're going to have Coach Chris take his guide hand off the ball. He's a right-hand shooter, so his left hand is going to come off the ball. And something that we should really start off with is one-hand form shots. So again, doing the same thing, making sure he has that elbow under his wrist, shooting straight up into the air, making sure it's not a catapult, but shooting the ball. Letting it land right in front of him, snapping that wrist. And then once he does add that guide hand, as he did before, we want to make sure we shoot through that guide hand. So Coach Chris, go ahead and add that guide hand. Before you shoot, I do want to show one thing. We want to show you guys an incorrect thing. So I think when we talk about shooting through the guide hand, most of us try to shoot through it and leave our guide hand right where it starts, right around our forehead. We don't necessarily want to do that. If Coach Chris were to leave his guide hand right where it starts by his forehead, it's human nature for his shoulders to shift, and all of a sudden he's not squared up to the rim. So he wants his guide hand to follow the basketball a little bit while still shooting through it. So it's still going to stay nice and flat. Again, it's coming from his forehead just up a little bit. All right, so we want to make sure we really focus on that. He's doing a great job of shooting through it, keeping it nice and flat. It's just there literally to guide the basketball. Perfect. All right, once we do that, sitting down, now we can actually stand up. You don't have to move the chair. You can stand up right where you're at. We want to engage the legs into it. So again, I think shooting, one very important part of shooting and underrated is our foot placement, getting the power from our legs, different things like that. For younger players especially, as you guys want to get more distance on your shot, we understand everybody wants to shoot three-pointers, and we get it. Watching Steph and Clay shoot a bunch of threes and make threes and really ignite the crowd, it's a lot of fun. and a great thing to be good at. However, you really have to make sure that you focus on, when you're shooting from distance, not twisting your body and trying to get more power from your arms. Okay, the power comes from your legs, really exploding through your toes, bouncing up. As we do form shots, one thing to try and get a good habit of is ending on your toes. So as he shoots, he's going to let the basketball bounce right in front of him, hold his follow through, and again, ending on his toes. Just trying to make it a habit of really getting the power from your legs, exploding through your feet. All right, so he's going to do that every single time, taking his time, going nice and slow. Form shots is just, again, building the mechanics, building some muscle memory. All right, so we'll do this for a few reps. Again, really focused on shooting through that guide hand, snapping that wrist, shooting nice and high, trying to exaggerate everything. All right, as we slow things down, we really want to exaggerate things, because as we get into more game speed shots, we get into a game, we're in a practice, we're going to revert to habits, and we want to make sure that we're building good habits as we do this. Nice, nice. Coach, let's do 2 more perfect reps. Nice, nice. All right, now what we're going to do is really try to focus on our inside foot pivot. All right, so planting our inside foot. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to use the chair. He's just going to spin the ball to himself and catch the ball on each side of the chair. Okay, so as he catches the ball on the left side of the chair, he's going to catch it with the right-left gather. His foot's going to go right-left, right into that shot. All right, can you show us that one more time? So again, he's going to spin the ball. His foot is right, left, right up into that shot. Okay, so if you want, you can again imitate like you're shooting an actual shot, let the ball bounce right in front of you, but really focus on that right, left gather, being nice and square. Then he's going to come and go right to the other side. So now on this side, it's going to be a left, right gather. Again, as he catches the ball, getting nice and square to the rim. All right, so the footwork is very important. Always want his inside foot, the foot closest to the chair, is the one that he's going to plant on. Stay nice and square. And again, if you want to shoot the shot, have it land right in front of you. All right, so he'll go both sides. You just can keep switching sides back and forth. Really focus on gathering on the inside foot. Perfect. Letting the basketball bounce right in front of you. Nice, nice. Perfect. Coach, let's go 3 more great reps on each side. 3 more reps on each side. Nice. Again, really focus on the footwork as well as his form, shooting straight up and down every time. Last one. Perfect, perfect. All right, Coach, you can actually go ahead and move that chair. We won't need the chair anymore. Again, just there to try to help us focus on that inside foot coming off of the screen. Now what we're going to do is some jab series stuff. So I think a very underrated move in basketball is a jab step. We want to make sure we focus on a couple things when we do a jab step. First, focusing on really jabbing at the defender. So he's going to first, with his right foot, what we don't want to do is jab completely sideways. So as he just jabs sideways, again, we want to try and create some space with the jab step. So he's actually going to jab forward at the defender's foot, try to get the defender to move back and create some space, all right? When you jab step, you want to stay nice and low. Jab step with your knees bent, come right back into a shooting position so he can gather and go straight up. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Coach, let's do 5 perfect reps. You're going to do a right foot jab step right into a jump shot. All right, so he's going to jab right into a shot, hold that follow through, the ball will bounce right in front of him. Perfect. All right, again, really trying to develop the muscle memory here, building a good habit of a nice solid jab step, making your defender think you're going by him, creating space for your jump shot. Perfect. Is that 5? Okay, everything we do with the right hand and the right foot, we have to do with the left. Okay, so this one for right-handed shooters will feel a little bit more awkward. You got to jab forward and then get your left foot back a little bit to be nice and square. So really take your time on it. Focus on jabbing forward, get into a nice, comfortable spot right into your jump shot. All right, so we'll do 5 reps with this again. He's going to jab step with his left foot, stay nice and low, right into his jump shot. Perfect, perfect. Jab and shoot. Nice. Again, everything he's doing, although he's focused on the footwork and the jab step staying low, his upper body and his hand placement is still perfect. He's shooting through that guide hand, snapping that wrist every single time. The basketball's landing pretty much in the same spot the entire time. Nice work. Now we're going to go back to his right foot. So what he's going to do now is what we call a jab cross. When he does a jab cross, we want to make sure that we're not crossing over the basketball. So he's not jab stepping right here and then doing a crossover with the basketball, right? Instead, exactly, he's not doing that. What he's going to do is actually cross his foot over his body. So he's going to jab right, then cross his foot across his body, and it's actually a left-hand dribble, right? So it's jab, left-hand dribble, gathering right into your shot, and a right-left gather. All right, so let's see it one more time. He's going to jab with his right foot, bring it across his body, do a left-hand dribble, right into a right-left gather for a shot. All right, let's do a slow one real quick. One more time. Jab, come across the body. Good. Keeping that left foot down until we dribble. All right, so we're going to do 5 of those. Full speed. Actually, can we see one full speed one before we go? Jab, cross, right into the shot. Perfect. So we're going to do 5 of those full speed. Again, make sure we're really focused on the footwork. Main thing with this, as he jab steps, he doesn't want to raise that left foot. Okay, if he raises that left foot, it's going to be called a travel. It's staying on the ground, then bringing his right foot across. All right, here we go, Chris. Let's do 5 great reps. Nice, nice. Right into the jump shot. Again, although he's focused on the footwork and really trying to get the footwork down, his shot form is perfect. Nice. Shooting through that guide hand. Good. Notice he's doing a great job of really staying low as well. So as he jab steps, his knees are bent, still staying low until he crosses over right into his jump shot. Great job. Perfect. Is that 5 right there? One more. Here we go. Nice. Now what he's going to do is the same thing, but with the left foot. So we're going to break it down again. He's going to jab that left foot, keep his right foot down, bring his left foot across his body, and now it's actually a right-hand dribble into a left-right gather. Can we see that one more time? Jab, cross, dribble, left-right gather right into that shot. Can we see one full speed before we go? Jab, cross, good. Right into a left-right gather and shot. That's perfect. That's perfect. So we're going to do 5 of those. Again, game speed, staying nice and low, knees bent the entire time. Here we go. Perfect, perfect. Really focused on good footwork, staying nice and low, getting somewhere with that dribble. Good job. Beautiful. One more great rep. Nice, nice. All right, now the last one we're doing with the jab step is we're actually going to do a jab cross into a step back. All right, so we're going to break this down real quick. It's actually not as complicated as it does sound, but he's going to jab with his right foot, cross it over his body just like we did. As he dribbles, he's going to explode off that right foot and take a step back so that he can create some space. All right, so let's do that one more time. He's going to jab with his right foot, cross it over his body. As he dribbles, he's going to step back off his right foot, right into a shot. All right, really creating some space between him and the defender. Can we see one full speed before we do some reps? Good. Jab, cross, step back, creating some space, and that's perfect, just like that. All right, so that's what we want to do. We're going to do 5 great reps. Again, staying nice and low, making sure we use that dribble and trying to explode, get some space. Here we go. Perfect, perfect. This move works best if you stay low, knees bent, really trying to create some space, exploding off that right foot to a step back. Good. And again, although we've complicated the footwork, he's staying nice and low. He's doing a lot of different things with his feet. His form is still perfect. Once he gets back to a shot, he's always squared up, shooting right through his guide hand every single time. Great job. Good job, good job. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing. Again, everything we do on the right, we gotta do with the left. So we'll break it down real quick. He's gonna jab step with his left foot, bring it across his body, dribble, step back off his left foot, and get nice and square. Now this one is gonna be a little bit more difficult to square up because you have to bring your left foot all the way back. But again, take your time, make sure you do get squared up with it. Do a couple repetitions, not full speed, just get the footwork down, and then we'll get 5 great reps. All right, so can we see one full speed one real quick, Chris? Perfect. Great, stepping back. Notice he's pounding that basketball really, really hard as well. All right, now let's do 5 perfect reps, 5 great reps, game speed. Nice work, nice. Pounding that basketball right into his shooting pocket, staying nice and low. Perfect. All right, let's quickly get some water, and then we're going to get into some more combination dribbles right into our jump shots. All right, next thing we're gonna do is a combination dribble. So the first one we're gonna do is a through the legs crossover. Some of you may know it as a killer crossover. Chris, let's go ahead and show that real quick. He's gonna dribble one time through the legs, cross it over in front, right into his jump shot. All right, so again, although we don't have a basket, he's gonna shoot right here, right in front of him. Really trying to work on the ball handling aspect of this, jabbing that foot when he goes through the legs, making his defender think he's going to the right, and then crossing back over. All right, so let's do 5 great reps of that full speed. Cross through the legs, cross, right into a jump shot, perfect. Trying to get nice and low, again, making your defender think you're going by them, crossing it back over. Keeping your defender off balance to create some space for a shot. Nice work, coach. Notice the quicker he goes, the lower the dribble's getting. He's staying nice and low, dribble staying right around knee level. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the same thing, the opposite direction. All right, so he went through the legs cross, one direction, now we gotta go the opposite direction right into it. All right, so we'll do the same thing, opposite direction. Let's do 5 great reps, coach. Nice work. Staying nice and low, dribbling right into that jump shot. Handling the basketball really well. Perfect. Great job. Is that 5 right there? Okay, now the next one we're gonna do is actually an in and out crossover. So when we do an in and out crossover, first and foremost, when we do an in and out, we don't want to carry the basketball and bring it way up by our head or our chest. We want to just maneuver the basketball a little bit, jab that other foot, just like he did. So as he goes with his right hand in and out, he's jabbing that left foot. Then we're gonna add a crossover into it, right into that jump shot. All right, can we see one full speed one, coach? In and out cross, right into that jump shot. Perfect, just like that. So we want to do 5 great reps. Perfect. Nice work. Perfect, and now we're gonna go the opposite direction. Again, everything we do with the right, we gotta do with the left, so he's gonna do a left hand in and out, crossover, right into a jump shot. Here we go, let's do 5 great reps. Nice work, nice work. One more great one just like that. Nice, nice. All right, and the last combination dribble we're gonna do is actually a behind the back crossover. This one will feel a little bit awkward for some of you guys, but again, all we're gonna do is do one dribble behind the back, cross it back over, just a little change of misdirection, right into the jump shot. All right, so we'll do 5 of those, 5 great reps just like that, really handling the basketball. Here we go. Good, good, staying nice and low, handling that rock. Okay, really trying to challenge yourself, get out of your comfort zone, trying to handle the basketball nice and quick. It's okay if you mess up. Just go back, do another perfect rep. Perfect. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. Same thing, opposite direction. Again, really trying to challenge ourselves, trying to handle the basketball, pound the basketball as hard as we can. Going full speed, game speed, right to that shot. Here we go. 5 great reps. Perfect, perfect. Good job. All right, we're gonna quickly get some water, and then we have some 3 agility drills before we end. All right, before we finish up. Nice work. Again, we're going to end with some agility drills, try to get our cardio up a little bit, really try to kill our legs, get a good leg workout real quick. We're going to show all 3 drills real quick. We're going to do each of them for 30 seconds each. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is just squat jumps. So just if we can demonstrate that real quick. Okay, we're just going to do a regular jump. However, he's going to get nice and low, right into a jump. As soon as he lands, he's going to squat back down, go right into a jump. All right, so again, we're trying to squat right into a jump, just like that. Good, you can relax now. Now the next one we're gonna do is a split lunge jump. So actually you can turn to the side real quick just to show us. He's gonna do a lunge, okay, 1 foot in front of the other, splitting his legs a little bit, keeping that knee nice and close to the ground, however, not touching the ground. Then he's gonna jump up and switch legs, just like this. So he's gonna get down into a lunge every time, explode out of it. Good, Coach Chris. And then the last one we wanna do is a ski hop into a 1-leg jump. Okay, so he's gonna hop to the side, just like that, jump up out of it. Hop to the other side, jump up out of it just with 1 leg. All right, really trying to work on stability, your balance, really engaging the core with that. Okay, so we're gonna do that for 30 seconds each to finish out. It should be a little bit difficult if you're pushing yourself. Every single one of these, you wanna try and jump through the roof. Try and jump as high as you can, all right? Coach, I'm ready when you are, you let me know. All right, we're gonna go for 30 seconds for a squat jump. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Nice work, nice work. All right, now we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go right into a lunge jump. Okay, split lunge jump, splitting his legs up. Gonna start in the lunge position. As soon as you're ready to go, we're gonna start. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, really trying to explode out of every jump, just like that. Being nice and controlled, making sure you're staying on balance. Good job, Coach. He's doing a great job of pumping those arms as well, using his hands and arms. Try and help him with some balance, get as high as he can. Good, about 10 seconds left. Nice work. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. Last one we're doing. Ski jump right into a one-leg jump. Okay, ski hop right into a one-leg jump. Okay, we're gonna go for 30 seconds. Again, really trying to engage our core here, work on our stability, jumping straight up, landing on that same foot. All right, coach, you ready to go? Let's finish strong in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Notice how controlled he is, always on balance, jumping off that one leg, really working on his agility. Great job. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Nice work, nice work. All right, clap it up for yourselves and Coach Chris. Great job. Again, make sure you guys, for those of you who filmed it, make sure you guys tag us, GSW Academy at home. We appreciate you guys joining us today. Make sure, again, just like Kaiser Permanente told us, we get a lot of sleep, invest in some rest. Great job for recovery. Will help your peak performance the next day as well. Make sure you stay hydrated. And lastly, make sure we continue to social distance, just like myself and Coach Chris. Wash your hands, stay safe. We'll see you guys next time. Great work, everybody.